At 47 years old, she walked into a classroom where everyone else was half her age. She had never written a single line of code. The instructor was younger than her. The students beside her could have been her kids. And when it was her turn to speak, she said something that froze the room. "I've never done this before, and I'm terrified." What happened next didn't just change her career. It changed how she understood age, fear, and starting over. This is a coding boot camp. At the back of the room sits a woman with silver streaks in her hair, pulled into a practical ponytail. Her posture is calm, but her hands are tightly folded on the desk. Her laptop is brand new. The plastic film is still on the trackpad. Her name is Sarah Chen. She's 47 years old. The instructor, early 30s, claps his hands. Let's do introductions. Name and background. I'm Jake. Computer science degree from Berkeley. I'm Amanda. Been coding since high school. I'm David. Just finished my master's in software engineering. Then it's Sarah's turn. She clears her throat. I'm Sarah. I'm a former high school English teacher. I've never written a line of code in my life. A pause. And yes, she adds, forcing a smile, I know I'm probably old enough to be most of your parents. The room goes quiet. Sarah stares at her desk. She has no idea yet, but these next 12 weeks are about to change everything. 6 months earlier, it's Sunday night. Sarah sits on her couch, staring at the ceiling. Lesson plans are finished. Grading is done. Everything is ready for Monday. And yet, there's that feeling again. Heavy. Familiar. Unavoidable. For 22 years, Sarah has been a teacher. Same classroom. Same routine. Same Sunday night dread. Her younger sister, Marie, sits across from her. You haven't seemed happy in years, Marie says. If you could start over, what would you do? Sarah laughs hollow. Honestly, I'd probably learn to code, build apps, create things that solve real problems. So why don't you? Sarah shakes her head. Because I'm 47. Everyone in tech started when they were teenagers. I'd be competing with people half my age. Marie leans forward. And in 5 years you'll be 52, she says. Would you rather be 52 with 5 years of coding experience? Or 52 wishing you'd started? Sarah doesn't answer. But the question stays. Late at night, Sarah opens her laptop. Is 47 too old to learn coding? Mixed answers. She keeps scrolling until she finds a list. People who started late. Vera Wing, Alan Rickman, Julia Child, Samuel L. Jackson, Stan Lee. None of them started young. They started when they were ready. Sarah opens a bookmark tab. A coding boot camp. 12 weeks. Expensive. Her cursor hovers. She thinks about Sunday nights. She clicks apply. The first week feels brutal. Variables. Loops. Functions. Everyone else seems to understand. Sarah doesn't. By day 3, she's spending 6 hours on assignments that take others 45 minutes. She Googles basic questions again and again. Week 2, her code won't run. She changes it. Breaks it. Fixes it. Breaks it again. One night, she sits in her car and calls her sister, crying. I don't belong here, she says. I'm wasting my time. Marie listens. Then she asks one question. Did your best students learn everything on day one? Sarah closes her eyes. No. You're judging yourself by everyone else's middle, Marie says. But you're still at your beginning. Sarah wipes her face, takes a breath, and goes back inside. Something shifts in week 4. Sarah stops comparing herself to everyone else. She starts comparing herself to who she was yesterday. Week 1. She couldn't write a function. Week 4. She builds her first working app. It's simple, but it works. In week 8, the class is stuck on a debugging problem. Nothing works. Sarah stares at the code. She's seen this before, not in programming but in essays. A logic problem. She raises her hand. What if the function runs before the loop? The instructor tries it. The code runs perfectly. A student turns to her. How did you see that? Sarah shrugs. 22 years of fixing bad logic. Final week. Sarah presents her capstone project, a study app designed around how students actually learn. She built every line. Afterward, a younger student asks her, "How are you so calm when your code breaks?" Sarah smiles. "I've dealt with angry parents, failed lessons, and 30 teenagers staring at me when nothing works. A broken function isn't personal. It's just a puzzle." That's when she realizes something powerful. She didn't start from zero. She started with decades of experience, patience, resilience, problem solving. Her age wasn't a weakness. It was an advantage. 6 months later, Sarah gets a job offer. Junior developer. EdTech startup. Lower salary than teaching. Her manager is 31. She takes the job. 2 years later, she's a senior developer, leading a team building tools for teachers. Last year, she launched her own app. It's now used in hundreds of schools. When a reporter asks about her late start, Sarah stops him. "I didn't start late," she says. "I started when I was ready." Here's what Sarah learned, and what most people never do. You're not starting from zero. Too late is a story, not a fact. Comparison will paralyze you. Confidence comes after action. And the time will pass anyway. In 5 years, you'll be older no matter what. The only question is, will you be closer to the life you want, or still wishing you'd started? Sarah started at 47. She's 50 now. If she hadn't started, she'd still be 50. The difference is what she built in between. Your future self is watching. Don't let them down.